Welcome back to Here for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 888, we're not going to talk about 8/8s for 8. I know, probably should have, but Hidetsugu, the Devouring Chaos. Now, for 4 mana, we get a 4/4. Its color identity is black and red because, you know, that little red activation in the box. We have 2 abilities here. Black, sack a creature to scry 2. Okay. And then 2 and a red and tap to exile the top card of your library. You can play it this turn. When you exile a non-land card, Hidetsugu deals damage equal to the exiled card's mana value to any target. So it does give you an advantage to playing high casting cost cards. The only problem is you got to cast those high casting cost cards. I was really puzzled about how to build this one, but black and red, that combo, there's something I haven't done. And I was really excited once I found it, because here's what we've got. We have a sack outlet and a way to essentially draw a card, have access to another card, deals a little bit of damage. Not going to totally rely on that, you know, dealing super amounts of damage. So, how often... I was like, sacrifice outlet, right? So I've got a Viscera Seer as a sacrifice outlet. But then I was like, well, creature's going to be dying. So the Zulaport Cutthroat and the Falkenrath Noble, right? I mean, you see where I'm going. But then I thought, wait a minute, what if I sacrifice them? What if I have another sack outlet that just... Because Goblin Bombardment and Zulaport Cutthroat, come on. And then I was like, well, Impact Tremors. The creatures, they deal the damage coming in, they deal the damage going, they deal the damage because they're going. Whoa. Singir. 2 counters per creature that died. So that just made me want to just go crazy with the just making a ton of little creatures. You know what I'm talking about. Hordling Outburst. Beetleback Chief. Mass Mutiny. I'll steal all your creatures and sack them. I don't care. War Chief Giant. Sacking those Myriad tokens before they go away. Rapacious One. Getting those Eldrazi spawns. Krinko's Command. Goblin Rally. Singir Autocrat. The Batman. Skeletal Vampire. Just using this card helps us win the game. Just sacrificing. Yeah. With the Impact Tremors on the Goblin Bombardment, oh my god, well, just the Impact Tremors. Because just sacking the bat, ping, to make 2 bats, ping, ping, I mean, it's wild. Mog War Marshal, Lol Apprentice, albeit slow, but, you know, Pawn of Ulamog. Another non-token creature dies, you get another, oh my gosh, it just fuels itself. Elemental Mastery. We want to put this on Baron Singir? Okay. They're not going to be around to exile at the end step. I'm going to sack them all. We've got the Thornbite Staff to untap our commander, and it untaps for the free when a creature's put into a graveyard. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I got super excited. Let's go to the normal categories, okay? Of course, we have Soul Ring and a Dark Ritual. We're more, there's more black in the deck than red, so I tried to use as many artifact creatures as possible, or mana-fixing creatures, because we can sack them if we need to. You know, Ornithopter of Paradise, Plague Mirror, Leaden Mirror, and all the rest are just rocks, you know. Rakdos Signet, Fire Diamond, Network Terminal. I mean, draw a card. Rakdos Cluestone, Pristine Talisman, Commander Sphere, and Seer's Lantern. We have a ton of card draw. Now, I am running a Diabolic Tutor. I don't think the Diabolic Tutor hurts the, you know, integrity of the game. Typically, when you cast Diabolic Tutor, that's your whole turn, you know, at 4 mana. Got a Tali, because y'all saw me open that thing. I've got so many Atalis now. Hey, it kind of does a similar thing, gives you access to more cards. Omnixilus, just +1 to draw a card, lose a life, okay. And the other abilities are there if we need them, but it's in there for the card draw. And then we have the usual suspects of black card draw. Life for cards, Sign and Blood, Foreboding Fruit, Painful Lesson, Underworld Connections. I'll bet Underworld Connections is in New Capenna. I mean, it just sounds like a card that should be in there. Funeral Rites and Read the Bones. Do have a few creatures. Really like Falthus. Commanders you control have Menace and Death Touch. Why is that in there? Because regardless of when you use Hidetsugu's ability and you pop up a 1/2 mana card, it deals that damage. Hidetsugu deals that damage to any target. Now it has Death Touch, so it will kill any target. Cadus, deals combat damage. It deals that much to each other opponent if we end up doing and it's a creature. Immerstrom Predator, Vampire Dragon. Who doesn't love that? It's another sack outlet. Daring Fiend Bonder. Put an indestructible counter on target creature, i.e. Hidetsugu. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then Chainer, Nightmare Adept. Because you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn, activated only once each turn. That is why. That's why. Because we have what I'm going to call the Four Horsemen here. What creatures do we want to play from our graveyard? Fleshbag Marauder. Yeah. Fleshbag Marauder, we all know, you draw it, you play it, you sack the fleshbag, it goes to the yard, everybody has to sack a creature, it sucks. But we're generating so many tokens, we can choose not to, and, or maybe we want to, depending on the cards that are in play. But we've got Fleshbag, Demon's Disciple, Plague Crafter, Slum Reaper, got them all. Demonic Embrace, +3/+1 flying. And, we can cast it from our graveyard. Recurring, always good. Undertaker. Hell's Caretaker is good and all, but you can only use Hell's Caretaker during your upkeep, and you can use Undertaker at any time. To discard a card, to get a creature from your graveyard to your hand, that's, getting back to those creatures again. Shadows of the Past. When a creature dies, scry one. What? That second ability there, yeah, it's 5 mana. We might get there. It may matter. I don't think we'll have any trouble with having four creatures in the graveyard. Warlock class. All of these are not bad. If a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. That's probably going to happen. On down the line there. Invoke Despair. We get these with our bundle, so might as well use them. And then repeat this process. And then Havoc Festival, so nobody, does that nasty life-gaining thing, because we don't want that. Back to the removal. I know I'm bouncing all over everywhere here. The Ravenous Chupacabra, I'm going to say it correctly. Claim the Firstborn. There again, I steal your stuff, sack it, consume the meat, just in case we have to, hard reset all the little creatures. Cast down, Vandal Blast. I love it. Love it. And then our non-basic lands. We have the Rakdos Carnarum, Alchem Refuge, Cinder Barrens, Haunted Ridge, Bloodfell Caves, Sulphurous Mire, Rakdos Guildgate, Rogue's Passage, there again, Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic Expanse, and the Command Tower. And that is Hidetsugu. Like I said, I mean, you can tell I got super excited about it because it's not your typical Rakdos deck. I don't really know what I meant by that because I can't really quantify your typical Rakdos deck. It does weird stuff. And I like that it does its thing in a different way, But that is deck number 888. We're going to go ahead and put it on the wall. Get it done. And that is it for today. I do appreciate y'all watching. And y'all let me know what you think. I'm excited to play that one. But right now, we're going to go ahead and shuffle and cut.